Hello again. My name is Dr. Bill Johnson. I'd like to welcome you all to another edition of Exploring Our Schools. What has become an incredibly fantastic tradition here at Southside High School is a play that's put on each year by a theater group, which we very affectionately call Center Stage. It really is a collaborative effort between a whole variety of different people from different walks of life who are just interested in putting on something spectacular for the community, and they do it every single year. So we're here to talk about it a little bit. I have Jen Mansour, who really coordinates the entire effort. John Regazio, who is one of our students, who's going to also talk to us a little bit. Emma Suerio, all right, who's been involved in this, she tells me, from 7th grade. So it goes beyond just high school.
Oh, my goodness.
Talk a little bit about Center Stage and what we'd like to do this year, if you don't mind.
Of course. Center Stage is an inclusive theater program between our core students and our general education students. It began with Brian Nesdell, who was one of our students who wrote a play about the Titanic in 2008. And from there, a friend of his, Kathy Mackey, said, Brian, we should bring these things together and we should put on a show. So the following year in 2009 is really when Center Stage began. And it was general education and special education students working together to put on a fabulous theater production. So this year is our 7th year. There are over 100 children that are involved in the production. We actually this year as well have some kindergartners that are going to be making a guest appearance in the show.
Oh, wow,
so
isn't
that's
that wonderful?
Yes, so very exciting. And then we have a middle school component, and then we have our high school. So everybody comes together to put on this really great show. And this year's show is called Greetings from Southside. So it'll take us on a journey all around the world, including New Jersey.
Greetings from Southside.
Greetings from Southside, yeah.
Which means that we're going to have people visiting us from various parts of the world. So,
Yes.
John, maybe you could tell us, so where are they coming from?
They actually are coming from Africa, Nashville, New Jersey.
Yeah, I heard about that foreign land, New Jersey, that right? Isn't that
Yes.
something that we're going to start with?
Yeah.
So, what do you do in the play?
Me? Well, I have a really main part of the play. I'm a father of 3 children.
Do you sing?
Yeah, I do. I actually do sing. I sing. I have a singing part. I think a solo singing part. I also have a couple dancing parts. And I really like how everything is going.
Do you practice every day?
Yeah, I actually do practice every day. I think it goes from like 3 to 4:30.
So is it hard for you to remember the words from the songs? Huh?
No, it's.
I know I always have a hard time
I mean-
remembering words.
I mean, for me, I don't think it's actually that hard for me. I have been like practicing all my songs, my lines, and I just have them memorized.
Isn't that amazing, right? I
Yes,
always
yes.
wonder how people on the stage manage to do that without anything in front of them, right? That must mean you practice an awful lot.
Yeah, I do. I do practice a lot.
But you have fun with the friends, and Emma is one of those people that
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your role?
Yeah, so me and my friends, we make some of the dances that everyone performs. So this
Now, when
year,
you say you make a dance, what does that mean?
yeah, so we got assigned a country. So we got assigned Spain, and we just picked a song. So we picked Bailando, and then we break up into groups, and we teach the kids the dance that we made up that they're going to perform on the stage, and it kind of gets
Oh, really?
worked
So you do
into
the
play.
choreography as well?
Yeah,
Oh, isn't that amazing?
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So when did you develop that expertise?
Well,
I'm only kidding. But
I used to dance, but then like we take a lot of the stuff from actually the red and blue dances. It's a lot of the same moves.
you know, the whole point is, I mean, it just comes from within our students.
Oh, definitely.
Right? I mean, you,
Yes, we have a great, Ellen White is our ship's captain.
right.
And through her, she inspires so many different people to come together, and we have so many different, excuse me, facets of the school, of the community coming together to help put on this really fabulous production.
Yeah, but you said we, which is very important also. Now, who are the
Yes.
we that you work with?
So I have some of my friends that are just in my classes, and we all just join the club together, and then we make up the dances, and then we just teach our other friends.
You do,
Yeah.
but you have to learn them yourself also.
Yes. Yeah. There are other groups that teach us their dances that they came up with, and then we just share the dances, and then everyone just learns.
You enjoy
them.
it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It is. Do you practice as often as he does?
No, he practices a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I practice more than she does. So,
Well, you're the star of the show, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
see, yeah, the start of the show.
Well, yeah. So, tell me a little bit about who writes this?
Who, Mrs. White writes primarily, it's an original production, and then students have ideas, and she incorporates their ideas within the production itself.
Yeah, now you said you selected the music as well, right?
Yeah, so we were just given the guidelines of what kind of music. So like it had to have some kind of like Spanish beat to it, and there's other like artists that it kind of goes along the lines with. So I think New Jersey they did like Billy Joel songs, something
Yeah,
like that.
Billy
right?
Joel, and
Bruce Springsteen, I think. too,
Oh,
'cause
Bruce,
he's from-
yeah.
Well, right, he's a
That's
famous
right.
New
Yeah, he's
Jerseyite,
from New
right?
Jersey, yeah.
Well, Billy Joel is one of ours. He comes from
Yeah.
New York. I mean, he's a
Yes,
Long
yeah.
Islander, and right,
Yeah.
and I think very proud of it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bruce
great.
Springsteen is New Jersey. I will let him be. Right, okay. Go. Tell me, do you think we're going to love the play?
I think everyone's gonna love this play. Last year's play, when everyone thought about it, not many people got to a gist of the play last year, and I think this year they will because there's a story that goes along with this.
A
Okay.
little more.
A little more.
And which country are you?
Me, my country is India and Nashville.
Oh, so you're in there twice.
First, right?
Yeah, twice. Yeah, I do two dances.
Now, where did you learn how to dance?
I learned how to dance at a very young age. I just
Do
like
you find it challenging?
No, I didn't. I don't find it challenging. I just like the dance. It's
Do you let the music get inside you and just help you move? I mean, how does
Yeah.
that work?
and when I listen to music, I like to hear it, and then I like to feel the moves of the dance, and it comes together.
Now, when you're working with other people, you have to dance with other people, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Who does your group?
Me, my group, I think,
Now, these are all students that are working
yeah,
with you, too, right?
all other students are working with us. I think, hold on, it's
You know
hard.
what? What's important is that you make friends.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just not a production that everybody from town, from the school district can come and enjoy. It's the toughest ticket in town to get. It is
yes.
just amazing how
Yes,
we
it
fill that
is.
auditorium. And this is every year.
Mhm.
Comes from everywhere, every school. But one of the things that amazes me are the friendships.
Yes, we
Right.
make in our play. We make a lot of friendships. We also make some of the other kids have friendships with the core kids, and it's always nice to have that friendship to keep it strong, and just do and play and have fun.
That is a very important element, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's what keeps you probably coming back every year.
Yes, it's a lot of fun to get a different group of people because we're in classes with just only a small group of people, but then to be able to be friends with the core class. It's a lot of fun.
And they have an opportunity to experience you as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's great.
But it's just not the core kids. I mean, it's everybody else that's working together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is not easy. I mean, when you put on a
Yes.
production, I mean, we make it sound like it's just a fun experience.
Oh.
There's work.
It takes a village, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, because, I mean, I know when we've been to it, I mean, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I mean, it goes right straight through, so. And there's almost no mistakes. It's just amazing to see how wonderful. And I didn't realize sometimes how much work is done
Sure.
by the students themselves.
We start in October, and then the students that we know are going to be choreographing are given the ideas of what they need to do, and then that is what, what we begin with, and that the first thing we start with really are the dances that the children start. But from October till May, so it's a very long time.
It is a long time, so you start working in classes with,
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah.
So where do the songs come from? You said you just kind of picked it out of the,
Yeah, they just give us the guidelines of the country, or like last year we had the months. So there's different categories each year for each group.
right, and for each, I guess then for each country or location, there's a group that work together?
Yes,
Yes.
we have, this year, the students are separated into four. We have 4 different dance groups, and then each group is going to
Well, it's
do 2
dance,
numbers.
song, but
But the
there's-
song is
you
really
create
included
sets
into the
also,
whole
right?
thing, yes.
You do the sets as well?
No, not me. There's another group of kids that works on
Work
that.
on the steps, right.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
there's still the stage crew?
It is,
Yeah.
we also involve our play production class as well, so they help us, because at that point, the production, the Southside High School production has finished,
Mhm.
and then, so they'll be able to help us with our production as well, so that's what they're working on. And also Assess, the seniors involved in Assess sometimes will use this as part of their project.
People don't know what that is. Maybe you could
Oh, I'm
explain that a
sorry.
little bit.
Assess is our program in which the seniors, once they've finished all of their testing, spend the remainder of the year working on some kind of
Guess
community
it-
project.
Right, okay. Well, that, when you say finish their testing, these are most of the kids who are part of the IB program,
IB program,
right?
yes, yes.
So they finish in May,
Mhm.
and then they continue working as volunteers, I
Yes.
guess, in this. And this becomes part of one of their projects.
Yes, this becomes one of their projects for some of them.
So, it really, when you talk about a village, so how many staff members are involved? I'm always
Mm-hmm. Oh,
impressed with
I-
how many.
Well, there are myself and Marianne Vogel and Ryan Delaney supervise the program here for the school, but then when you talk about Mr. Reed and Mr. Masilli run the play production class, so they're instrumental. The secretaries, the staff, the number goes on and on of everybody that is so helpful.
So you see a lot of
Doing
teachers in
everything we
here
do.
too?
Yeah, we do. We see a lot of teachers.
Can they sing?
Maybe
Did you ever get them to dance?
I tried to. I tried to get them to dance, but they probably weren't in. They were not into it. So like, I mean, it was actually not. And I like. I mean, I like the teachers. They're amazing, and Mrs. Vogel and Mrs. White and Adam. I just like everything they do and make this play a very nice play.
And very entertaining.
Yep, very entertaining.
So how long is it this year? Is it,
We typically try to make sure that the play runs about between an hour and 10 minutes.
okay,
That's always our goal.
okay. So you said 100 kids.
Or at least
100
At
on
least.
stage?
Not
Not at once.
Not at once.
Yeah.
Okay, so how large is one of your groups?
I would say there's like 15, 20 kids total in my group, which consists of 3 dances. So like there's 4 teams, and then those teams each have 3 dances.
So is there a theme then, for example, in Spain?
It's just one of the dances for the team is Spain, and then we also have Egypt in that, where we do to like the song "Walk Like an Egyptian," and then there's Disney as our other theme.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
And you create then both, you do the choreography for all of it,
Yes.
right? How are the
Yeah.
kids? They're good?
Yeah, they're very good. They work very hard. They practice the dance every Tuesday and Thursday, and at home too. You could see that they practice a lot.
It's,
Great.
it's just wonderful to see the teamsmanship that goes on.
Oh, definitely.
So tell me a little bit about when is this going to happen?
The production is on May 18th and 19th, next week, on Thursday and Friday evenings at 7 o'clock. and tickets are still available.
Not for long.
Yeah, not for long.
Not
They are
for-
still
no.
Not for long. They
through
go
the
very
website
quickly.
too. If you go through the Rockville Center School website, you can.
We can still
there's
get a
ticket
few?
order form, yes.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So do you do this in school as well, or after school? You must spend a lot of time after school.
Yeah, I do. I think I do this after school. Wednesday is our dress rehearsal, and that's when we do the whole play again. The whole play to the I think the middle school
Mhm.
kids. And that's when you see all the costumes, then we just run through the show.
Okay. I'm actually going to give you an opportunity, John, to talk about something that you're involved in.
Hmm.
I understand there's a bike ride from New York City.
Yes, there is.
Can you tell us a little bit about that before we finish up the show?
Sure. The bike ride is called Bike to the Beach. It's an organization that started by high school kids who just wanted to ride to the beach. And now it's sponsoring with Autism Awareness. It's an organization that helps autistic kids who with disabilities, probably like me. And the money we raised from Bike to the Beach will go to autism.
So how does somebody participate in this? If they want to, do they call the school?
No, you can go online to my dad's website, which is www.towsonconstructioncorp.com. You go there and you see a link to Bike to the Beach, and you donate. As much as we donate, we're trying to raise last year we raised $40,000. We're trying to raise even more.
Yeah.
The bike ride is from Manhattan to West Hampton.
Wow, that's a long
and-
distance, yeah.
And 2 kids from SS who actually are anticipating it.
And they're going to go with you?
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful? So I'm going to ask you to do something.
Yes.
Could you repeat the website nice and slow so that anybody who's watching this can remember it?
It's
www.
It's www.towsonconstructioncorp.com. You go there, and there will be a link to link you to the website Bike to the Beach, and you can donate.
Right, you can find out ways in which you can donate the money, and then you can participate that way.
Yeah.
That's great. I hope you do reach your goal. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it
No,
is.
It's a great cause. I can see that smile on your face. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I hope
I'm
this
looking-
takes place after center stage production,
Yeah,
right?
it
'Cause
does.
you're going to be worn out for a while after that 100
yeah,
miles.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness, that's a long bike ride.
it is a long bike ride.
So, all right, well, listen, the best of luck. Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so much,
really
Dr.
look forward to this event every
Yes.
single year, you know that. Emma, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you so much for participating also. It's really wonderful to see the cooperation
It is.
and the
It's
partnership. So, thank you much for joining us. Hope to see you all, by the way, at the Senate Stage production. Repeat it one more time, if you don't mind.
It is May 18th and 19th, Thursday and Friday, 7 p.m. in Southside Auditorium at the
Okay.
high school.
Remember those dates. Hope to see you there. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.